we gotta keep this title screen fresh. Stop looking at it! And the update, yeah. I want to show you my progress. Maybe none of you want or need this. I just want to show that you're not missing anything. Bottom left, that was what she said. No more mukbangs. I did that. That was episode 1. Go up a row, off to the right, which is what I ate. I did that one. That was 2. And the other one was the 400-pound weight loss vlog. That was 3. I did that. 4, go up a row. There she is. I'm not feeling so well. That was her fake and clinical depression. 5, go down a row. And 5, I took in the chips are gone and arm exercises. That was a 2 and a 1. 6, go to the top row where it says I have the Munchies McDonald's mukbang. Right there. So now 7, go down a couple rows off to the left where she says re-upload Poutine Gate. On the 10th, when she said no more mukbangs, that was on the 15th, she got into them New York fries, and they were both poutine New York fries. Or she insists we must say poutine if you're from La Belle Provence in Canada, as Chantal say. So, she took that down and on the 15th, and then she re-uploaded on the 17th. So if you go to that says 17th, she originally put that on the 15th. 5 days after she said no more mukbang. Alright. So let's get into that one there. That is also the same one with which she says, I never said I had diabetes. She sure did. She posted and says, I just got back from the doctor and I gotta be put on a diabetic eating plan. I gotta go to the diabetes clinic. That says to all reasonable people, you got diabetes now. Anyway, we got it all saved and yeah, let's get to it. Now, Chantal done posted this on July 1st, 2020. And we can tell it's July 1st because she says, Happy Canada Day, guys. Canada Day is the Canadian version of 4th of July. So, she starts with, Happy Canada Day, guys. And she says, get this moving. Come on now. Get it moving. Alright. That's great. Happy Canada Day, guys. I have some bad news. My blood sugar levels are very high, and I will be on a strict diabetic eating plan. My doctor is referring me to a diabetes clinic. Unhappy face. Despite how bad I eat and how I never exercise, I'm still shocked by this news. I also put another deposit on my trip, which I have lost sight of. I get defensive, sharing my struggles because they make me vulnerable and so emotional. The struggle I go through every minute of the day is dismissed by someone calling me a failure, and I let that get to me when I now see how ridiculous it is for me to let the opinion of others bother me. In the end, they make me stronger, and I no longer care what others think of me. It's those who belittle others are worse off just for doing that, period. That being said and out of the way, I will have to change the content again of my channel to a more health-based one because my diet will be very strict in order to try and reverse this mess I got myself into. Now, what we have here is that says diabetes to all reasonable people. So she says, like, oh, this is emergency, and I'm going to have to change content again on my channel to more health-based one because my diet will be very strict in order to try and reverse this mess I got myself into. It is a fact that you can reverse diabetes if you try real hard and if you get in there pretty early. That's what she's talking about. She totally is saying that she's got diabetes. There is more than enough there to say to reasonable people that you got diabetes. I didn't say what I said. It's like, I feel speechless the same. I know that you folks do too. Like, what kind of a horrible mind sits around the apartment and comes up with this garbage to fake diabetes just to get some more attention and some more activity on the channel and more money. This is evil. You know, I'm so far done caring if she can beat the weight or not, or what her weight is gonna do to her health. I don't care. This is evil, 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 evil. You gotta work on something like this. And now that she's done it and she's enjoyed the benefit of it, then she's gonna turn around and tear a strip off of folks saying, oh, we got diabetes. Here, let's get to that one.
I'm gonna try so hard not to mix. I'm just gonna try to keep my weight and all of my personal life online. People are already diagnosing me with diabetes, even though I never said I had diabetes. I don't have diabetes.
Just take a look at the look on her face, looking to her audience as if they're blithering idiots. And like she has to tell them, listen, I don't have diabetes. What's your problem? She's making it sound like people are spreading rumors. Like, oh, she's heavy. She probably has diabetes. Oh, really? She's heavy? Yeah, she probably has diabetes. Oh, she's got diabetes. She got diabetes. Then she's got to say, listen, I'm putting my foot down. I don't have diabetes. You people are diagnosing me and conspiring against me. And I really got to stop talking to you idiots because you make this stuff up. Yeah, she got a disorder, all right. It isn't depression. It isn't eating disorder. This person is evil. Okay? The disorder she really got, she's got sociopath. She is a sociopath. She doesn't care about the feelings of other people. And the other thing she got, probably megalomania, right? She doesn't have no clinical depression. She doesn't have no eating disorder of any kind. To craft that lie and to publish it and then turn around and tell people, listen, I don't know what's wrong with you weirdos. I do not have diabetes. I never said that I did. She most certainly did say she did. Any reasonable person, after getting that, when she wrote, would say, oh, she got diabetes now. She's one screwed up piece of work, okay? Right? Forget it with the dieting and failing with the dieting. She is one evil piece of work. Sociopath, megalomaniac. She's a whole other kind of evil. Whole other kind of evil.
I got my A1C blood work back today. I'm not diabetic, okay? My blood sugar, when I tested it with my meter, my doctor said it could be high for various reasons when you tested on that, but what you need to go by is A1C, and I'm not diabetic.
Chantal is absolutely not a type of person who is struggling with her weight online with a channel. She is a person who got lucky with a channel appealing to weirdos, which gives her an income to stay heavy and keep eating. She got no other plans for life, alright? She got no beauty to offer this world, even though she calls herself Foodie Beauty, which is just all her talking about her makeup, her chemicals she smears on her face. This human, which looks more like an animal every month, enjoys making fools of people. She relishes every time she does this to folks. And she keeps doing it. And her lifestyle is in keeping with an evil person. She don't go and try to mingle with other folks. She don't have any hobby. She don't do anything. She's sloth and gluttony. And she enjoys making fools of the people. It gives her pleasure. If only YouTube would demonetize her and piece it up to say, I can't carry this house. And she say, I don't want to live with my dang family. She would be where she belongs, in someone's basement on Canadian welfare for $733 a month, having to share a bathroom with strangers and having to fight for her food with a fridge she got to share with a bunch of other people. She's evil. She is evil.
So, no diabetic clinic for me. Nothing. I just I'm not sharing any of that personal stuff with people anymore, because it's like people just start conspiring and going on Karen farms and talking about my health and my life. And
it is sad that there are men out there who have a fetish for something such as this. A big woman, and the bigger the better. Angry, and the angrier the better. Stuffing her face on a regular basis and talking while she do so. It's not fair. You know, other people got to work for a living, and she's got a little bit better than a modest income. Enough money to have a nice apartment and a car. She can go on trips. She can buy junk on Amazon, all she like, and she can have all this yummy food all at the same time. And she got lucky again with Pete's. He's a dang pushover. He should just say, I had enough of this, goodbye. Unfortunately, she found herself pushover. He puts up with all of it. There is Chantal saying, everybody's diagnosing me and coming after me and conspiring against me and speculating on me. She did it all herself. And she can go right ahead and delete what she posted and pretend it didn't happen and straight up lie about everything and said, oh no, you guys did it. You guys did it. Why do I gotta put up with all this crap from you guys all the time too? And she gets away with it all. Here's a bit of advice. Never watch her videos again. You can go to her channel, see if she's uploaded something new. Yet, watch the reactions. Go to the other reaction channels. You can go to Yabba, YouTube Underground. She's good too. You can come here. We'll all take care of you. Either me or somebody else. Don't give her the views no more. Don't give her that. She did fake diabetes. And she did fake clinical depression. And I wanted to get this diabetes done first at the start of this reaction. Because, yeah, she has the New York fries. Then she also goes on there and says, I know what you're talking about, this diabetes. I didn't do any of that. You're trying to get me with that diabetes material. Now, we're going to get to the normal reaction for this one. Here we go.
Come here, Sam.
Just look at all the cat hair that's on that poutine box. And she ate out of that. And now she's going to call the cat up on the island.
Oh, what were you doing beezing like that? Ugh.
Hey guys, hey, welcome back to another video. Coldy is back in the house. I've missed you, Coldy, I really did. But before I talk...
Yeah, there's a cat hair on the food she's about to eat. Yeah, very funny. Ha ha ha. Cat. Yeah, it's a hair, it's a dander, it's all the rest of the crap. It's the pee and poo that the cat carries around. It's all there. Not only is Chantal a horrible human being, excuse for one, she's a real pig too. I mean, this is how she lives. It's like you got animals running around your food and your counter. It don't bother her. And if there's anybody who was reasonable or a real lady, they'd be like, I'm not eating that. Into the garbage. Furthermore, the pets are not going to be up on the kitchen counters no more. They're not going to be up on the island. She don't care. She's an animal. She's an animal.
Or do anything else. I have New York fries here today for you. And let's open this up and get to. Okay. So this is just me wanting to try.
Y'all want to try it? Girl, you more than 400 pounds. Have a spoon at each one. Set it aside and say, Pete, you want some poutine? And then if he says, no, in the garbage, right? You want to try it? That's what you do.
A couple of New York fries puts-ins. I have had the butter chicken puts-in once, which is what this is, and it is like amazing. This is the works, so it has like green onion, chili, bacon, cheese sauce, and sour cream. And I know it looks like a friggin' mess, but it's because, well, it is a mess right now, okay? So that's what it looks like.
Just a reminder, alright? Just a little reminder here.
So number one thing I want to say is I'm not going back to mukbangs. I'm not going back to unhealthy mukbangs. And this is the butter chicken one. So, and on the side, I always get the California spice. One of them fell and rolled under this island here, so I don't know where it is, but...
And that sauce will never be heard from again because Chantal's too big to crouch down and crawl around and clean up underneath that island. And Pete's don't know what is there. And somebody Somebody has to feed the cockroaches that Chantal brought with her when she came from the other place. They gotta get food from somewhere. And now, they got some.
Their California spice is amazing. So I'm gonna shake some of that on it. It's just like a seasoning salt. I don't know what's in it really. But, okay, let's try the first bite. I'm so, like, honestly so hungry right now. I could probably eat drywall and be happy.
Why would you say something like that if you don't mean it? So, let's find out. Demonetize your channel immediately, and you can live on Canadian Ontario welfare, $733 a month, and you can live in somebody's basement with other people, rented individual rooms, and you can live on bread and water in someone's basement. I mean, right now you got $32 worth of French fries, a bunch of goodies piled on top of it. Who needs it? You know, Chantal, we believe you. Just go live on bread and water. Do it. Do it.
Yeah. Oh my god. I remember when I used to work here, when I was like 16, I used to make this for people.
Bull crap. You never worked there. You're just throwing in an extra lot for people who are sitting there watching you eat this thinking, gosh, I wish I could eat out and order stuff all the time when I feel like it, not to have to work. And you're just throwing that in there. Yeah, you know what? When I used to get out of here, you didn't work there.
If you're here, you're gonna have to just like accept me. You know, you're not gonna like me 1 minute and then hate me because I'm eating poutine. Like, you know, it's just ridiculous, but that's how it is, I guess. That's just the internet, I guess, as they say, right?
No, it is not like that. And no, I do not have to accept you. I can reject you entirely and make all the comments I want on the reaction channel. Ditto for the people come here. They can make all their comments here too. They don't have to accept you either. Oh, well, that's just the internet. You hate me because I'm eating poutine. I don't hate you because you're eating poutine. I don't even hate you. I hate what you do, and I hate the opportunity that you help yourself to and get away with. And I'm letting people know how evil you are, and not to pay attention to your little game. That's it.
I mean, I don't know. It's just not my thing. Like, I've tried it so many times.
Please listen to them big old sighs coming out of Chantal. I've tried it, it's just not my thing. Yeah, it's called adulthood. I just want to sit here and eat yummy food all day and not have to work. I'd want a magical unicorn to give me a pill to make all this blubber go away. Hey, Chantal.
I just get swayed by people's opinions too easily, and that's not healthy to do, especially being a YouTuber. But like, so it's too tedious. I just can't.
So, Chantal, all the bad people in the world are running your life by how? Leaving comments on your videos. Yeah, that's right. And they're making me do things I don't want to do. They're running my life. These people are persecuting me and making sure I get lots of money every month. You know, it's just so tedious. I just can't. Poor Chantal.
Like, I don't know. It's miserable. It really is.
It really is miserable, Chantal. All them other people, they got it so easy. They gotta get out of bed at a set time and go fight the traffic or go ride the public transit and work all day and fight it all the way back to the house and run the house and keep normal hours, gotta get to bed, go do it again. And you got it tough. You roll out of bed at 4 in the afternoon. You gotta think of what kind of yummy food you're gonna order for yourself. And put a camera on yourself for half an hour and just publish it to YouTube and get easy money. That's tough, girl.
But I'll figure it out my way when I do, and that's my decision. That's my life, you know. In the end, we have to be the authors of our own lives.
Ah, goodness, Chantal, that was very profound. We have to be the authors of our own lives. Close quote. Chantal Marie, July 15th, 2020. That is correct. You know, you gotta stand up, Chantal. You gotta stand up against all them bad people who are running your life by leaving a comment on your videos. You gotta rebel against it, girl.
And have the courage to live it how we want to, no matter who approves or not, no matter who's concerned. You still have to, you know.
Born free, as free as the wind blows, as free as the dang grass grows. Chantal, she's gotta be free. Free to fake illnesses online, to get lots more money without having to work. She's free, oh, she's free to make a pig of herself on the internet and be a sorry, disgusting mess. Chantal!
And it's not easy having thousands of people like have opinions on your life and how you should live it and what, you know what I mean, or hating you for what you're eating.
We do know what you mean, Chantal. And by that, we don't agree with your nonsense. We really do know what you mean, which is you are a little passive-aggressive, push-pull, gaslighting, liar, charlatan, BS artist who's just doing what you got to do for money. And to keep it going, you gotta keep the drama going. And as it carries on, you gotta blame everybody else and never take responsibility yourself. Why don't you just stop making the videos then? Why don't you just stop reading the comments? You gotta blame. You gotta play the blame game, girl.
Sorry, my cat started fighting. These are so good. New York fries is like my favorite. It's been a while since I had them. Sam, he's beezing and he was picking on BBJ. Who wants to play? I mean, she's not in the mood. I mean, she's old, right? So, anyway.
I just wanted everybody to know that I got nothing to do with this effing cow. At night, I sanitize myself because I'm part robot. I go out and forget about this place. I'm only here to fulfill the contract. I can't stand this damn witch.
And like I said, I'm not going to apologize for letting people down. Like, I only did 5 weight loss videos. And I don't feel like I should apologize for, like, doing what I want to do. It's not like I'm hurting anybody.
Then shut up about the reaction channel community. Oh, they're complaining about me again. Oh, you overgrown baby, you big fat toddler, shut up. You are a toxic force on society when you fake illnesses to get more attention and more money on YouTube. You're a parasite to ordinary, decent civilization. You are an overgrown baby. Shut up.
If you want to argue I'm hurting myself, whatever, but it's still my life, you know?
Perhaps you are under the impression that I care. I do not. We do not. There was a time, way back, we thought we saw somebody struggling with weight loss, and then after a time we began to realize you're just a glutton that enjoys making a mess of yourself for money. You got no plans, you got no dreams. You just want to cater to some feeders, some weird fetish fellas that want to see a big woman eat a lot of food and talk on camera. Well, go ahead and do it. I don't care if you eat yourself silly and die this afternoon. I don't care. We're just going to get in on the fun, too, because you're making thousands of dollars a month on YouTube. We're going to have a piece.
It's just very sickening. You know, I mean, I know people are, like, I never have I know people are going to react to videos. That's not my thing. It's the whole community and culture around it. Like, I find it just it perpetuates more, like, fat shaming or discrimination against bigger people who are not dieting or who are not eating protein and vegetables or...
No, that is not it at all. There ain't anything about this channel that's about fat shaming, folks. I know people who are overweight. The people who make comments here know people who are overweight. We don't shame people for being fat. What you talking about? Discrimination. What discrimination? You're welcome to come to this platform and make your horrible videos and get thousands of dollars a month for it. Where's the discrimination? What are you talking? You are always talking out of your ass, and you deserve to be criticized. What you do is fake illnesses for more attention and for more money. That's wrong. Ain't nobody here coming on here saying fat people are bad. Ain't nobody coming in here saying, oh, don't hire a fat person. None of that is happening here. Alright? If anything, you're more entitled to money than the average person, and you are exploiting the mess that you're creating there on that channel. If you hadn't noticed, a lot of the people here on this channel making comments used to be fans of yours until they figured out that you are not interested in any weight loss. You're just a glutton and a sloth. You just found a way to make some easy money, and that's it. You got to keep the drama going. So to keep the drama going, you fake illness. You fake illness for extra money. You are despicable. It's got nothing to do about fat shaming and discrimination. It's got plenty to do with you telling lies all the time. And you entering into this drama for a base of people who are fetish freaks and blaming everybody else for your behavior. The folks on the comments are making me do a diet I don't want. Oh, the folks are making me do mukbangs I don't want. You are sickening. And again, the criticism should be brought to bear. And that's what's happening here with these channels, right? You know, you could say this is my life and this is my channel. Well, guess what, girl? This platform is from the US of A, you Canadian idiot. And that's not saying all Canadians are bad. It's just, you act like you own the place. You do not own the place. You do not own YouTube. So quit your complaining on that.
Anyway, that's my sentiments on it. I'm sick of talking about it, quite frankly.
Quite frankly, Chantal, if you're sick of talking about it, why not stop talking about it? If you allow me to say quite frankly, I think you're an idiot and you're gaslighting again. What do you think? What do you think?
And
Excuse me, Chantal. We thought that you were sick of talking about it. Looks like you're not. It's so funny. You can't keep your word for anything more than a couple days, and sometimes nothing more than a few seconds.
yeah. People just start like conspiring and going on Karen farms and like talking about my health and my life. And
Remember earlier on in the video when I reacted to all that stuff with her saying, "Oh, I don't have diabetes, and you people are trying to make it sound like I do." And anyway, this is where we left off, and I'll just let it play off, right? Here.
diagnosing me, like, so if it's not your thing, then just bugger off and go watch something else. If it's, you know what I'm saying? If you like this thing, then whatever. I mean, if you don't want to support me anymore based on what I'm eating or what I'm doing in my life, and just because I'm not proving to you that I'm losing weight.
That is not what it is about. You know, you can act like a little child all the time. You keep acting like a child, because you are a child, and you're gonna stay in your child's world. Just stay there, stay in your child's world. Is that why you all hate? You're fat shaming. You're discriminating against me just because I'm not losing weight. No, it's because you're faking illnesses to make money on YouTube, which is despicable. And you're gaslighting your fans all the time, which just shows you're just dishonest. You're just here to create some false drama, get some money, that's all. You're a bad YouTuber. You're a liar. You're a liar. That's what it's about, okay? So shut up.
Or not losing weight, or whatever the case is, that's fine. Like I said, there's tons of weight loss channels out there you can follow, but after trying it several times, it doesn't make me happy to do a weight loss journey on YouTube. And that, I don't know why people can't differentiate. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna continue to work on myself outside of YouTube. And just because you see what you see me eat, you don't know what I'm doing the rest of the time, because I'm not gonna share it.
So we are not going to know what you're doing all the time because you're not going to share it anymore. Oh, Chantal, you and you're so clever. You and your little push-pull, back and forth, push-pull, back and forth, little gaslighting, little techniques that you like to use on the people. Oh, Chantal, you're so clever. Hey, are you familiar with the term wearing out your welcome? Huh? That doesn't happen here. You wear out your welcome. Okay? Go ahead, pander to you idiots. We got the reaction channel community for this.
So there's nothing to do anyways in COVID. Like,
what does COVID-19 have to do with your silly channel and the way you run it?
doing the same weight loss videos over and over, getting up, measuring all my food, eating, you know, like being a good little girl. Like, I don't want to do that.
So, we are getting to the heart of your problem, which is you refuse to grow up or take any sort of adult responsibility. That makes sense now, right? I mean, you don't want to be on a diet, you don't want to go get a job, you want to stay here in Fantasyland and tell dirty stories to weirdos that tune in for your channel because they're feeders, and you don't want people to criticize you. You criticize everyone else. You've lashed out at other channels many times in the past. You lashed out at Amberlyn Reed when she used a scooter in Walmart. And you can do that, yet no one else can criticize you, of course. Right, Chantal? Yes, right, Chantal.
It's depressing and actually more triggering to me.
There are so many words that you shouldn't be allowed to use because you are a child. You shouldn't be allowed to use the word journey. You shouldn't be allowed to use the word depression or trigger. things like that. You got no business using them. Those are adult words. All right, so now the idea is if like your doctor, like what was it, 2 years ago or something, he put you on a special diet and you threw it all away because it was triggering and you didn't want to do it.
And more triggering to me when I would see all the comments of people like, just watch this, just do that, this food is bad, you shouldn't be eating that food. I'm trying to change my mentality around food and not thinking of food as bad.
Chantal, only your idiotic fans would sit still to listen to your nonsense. You sit there and you're going to explain, I'm trying to, a new concept. You're saying this food is, you don't eat this and don't eat that. I want to say, like, I'm trying to get to where food isn't bad. Of course, Chantal, that's what allows you to eat a giant 15-pound pile of McDonald's. And you say, it's not bad because I need to eat. And it's not like a heroin addict having heroin because heroin is not needed and food is. Oh, that's great. That's great. It's great to listen to you and your crazy ideas. Thanks, Chantal, very much.
There was like a page on Instagram I follow where it's like, they would have a picture of like a really healthy meal and it would say guilt-free, and then they would have a picture of a slice of chocolate cake, also guilt-free. It's like I don't want to feel guilted and shamed by what I'm eating or what I'm doing.
So you do not want to feel guilted or shamed by what you're eating or what you're doing. And then it makes sense when your doctor gave you a personal diet plan that was all made special for you, including some Jell-O and some bits of pizza and things. You threw it all away because you felt it was too much, and it was actually triggering you to eat more because it made you angry. And you think it's shaming that someone asked to take some exercise. Your doctor was trying to save your life. And so you want to say, I don't want to feel like, you're telling me I have to do this and guilting me and shaming me. That's okay, girl. You go right back to the mukbangs. Set yourself a Chantal goal. Get to 450 pounds by the end of this month. Now that's one to go on.
And that's just like a big problem for me. And
we understand what the problem is, Chantal. No need to repeat yourself several times in one video. You don't want to do the work. You don't want to be uncomfortable for any length of time. We get it. No work, Chantal. No uncomfortable, Chantal. So there's going to be no diet or exercise plan that will ever work for you. And that's why you get heavier every month. And now you just settle into the mukbangs, right? People say morbidly obese doesn't mean nothing. You go for 450 pounds this month. You can do it, Chantal. You can do it.
That comes in par with having a weight loss channel.
Excuse me, didn't you all just explain how this ain't a weight loss channel no more? In the very video you're talking about it, now it's a weight loss channel again. It was like, I'm not going to do content I don't like, and I'm not going to do these diets, and I'm just going to eat this stuff, and if you don't like it, you just go bugger off to some other place, and so now it's a weight loss channel again. You just talk to your people, your fans. They are simpletons. They are blithering idiots. Other folks, don't have a lot of time for what you gotta say. Get used to it, too.
Like, even Fat Girl Fed Up on her Instagram, if people notice she's gained, like, a little bit of weight back, they're all over it. It's like...
I just love it, the way you talk about things that got nothing to do with your situation there, and you bring in those items to try to justify whatever it is that you're babbling about. Just a babbling and a babbling and a babbling. And you add those little laughs in there in order to make it feel like what you got to say is legitimate. And it's like, well, it's it's the truth. Well, it's simply the truth. No, it is not. It's got nothing to do with you. Go for the 450 pounds this month. By the end of August 2020, Chantal's going to be 450 pounds. You can do it, girl. You can do it.
Just stop body shaming, stop weight shaming people.
And you just stop repeating your nonsense over and over in the same video. How would you do that? There ain't anybody here on this channel here, this reaction channel, this channel that's into fat shaming people. We all know people who are heavy. We don't shame them. I'm telling that to you for the second time, idiot, because it ain't sinking in. The reason why we take issue with what you do is that you fake illnesses for more views and more money. And you lie to people on a constant basis. You're toxic. It's got nothing to do with the weight.
You know? I just don't get it. I don't know.
Do you not just love it when dishonest, lying people such as Chantal keep repeating the same thing over and over and playing a role? It's like, you all hate me because I'm heavy. I just don't get it. I just don't get... You see, if you spend too much time with Chantal, you start to become as crazy as she is, you know? So, she's saying again, I don't understand it. People are so full of hate against people who are heavy. No, I'm not going to repeat it. Yeah, you folks all heard me. We know why we take issue and criticize this bad person. That's all there is to it. Okay, she's just going to repeat herself. I think I might just push my way through the last bit or part of this.
Anyways, I don't get the amount of hate, as if, like, it's almost like, it's just crazy. I don't know.
Is it any wonder that she is incapable of putting an end to whatever the heck it is she's trying to say, given that she's always getting high on weed? Are we surprised? I just don't. Now do it again. I just don't get. Do it again. You see, unlike her, I want this reaction to end on a strong note. Okay. I gotta have some material that she's giving me to work with, or I gotta build up some material myself, just doing my talking. She's making this boring. I don't know what to do with her. They're gonna just plow on forward fast.
It's just really weird to me. I don't get it.
The reason why Chantal says she don't get it is because she doesn't want to admit to getting it, which is she carefully crafted that note on her community tab where she made it look like she had diabetes. She thought about that for hours, how she's going to put that together. Just like the Grinch that stole Christmas, she thought up a lie and she thought it up quick. And she put it there, said, now everyone thinks I got diabetes. That is the real Chantal. Evil. Then later on in the month, she fakes clinical depression. Evil. And then she sits there in front of the camera and she tries to make it sound like everyone hates her because she's heavy and she doesn't understand why. She is such a liar, such a liar. And what she does with the rest of this video, she talks about how she hates stevia ketchup. And she wishes she just have sugar and not all the time because she doesn't drink soda. She says the same thing that Amberlynn Reed said after she got that coldest water bottle. We all seen how the way Amberlynn Reed used to live, and we know how Chantal used to live. Soda, juice. You get her one of these bottles, these women look right into the camera and say, I drink water all day long. You're lying. Chantal also says, you don't know my life. We do. You already shared too much of it on the internet already. So you're an evil liar? And if you think we hate you just because you're heavy, that's not why. It's because you do evil things. So go ahead and eat. We don't care. We don't care. 450 pounds by the end of the month. Do it.
Just bugger off and go watch something else.
We are done. There were a couple other little pieces at the tail end that I just couldn't end with them. I'll save those little clips later for another reaction. And as usual, if I did a good job, oh wait, this one's over 45 minutes. I don't think it's a question. I think I did a very good job. Bottom right, y'all subscribe. That's how the channel gets stronger. I done put in my half, more than my half. You go subscribe. Come on, we friends now. Bottom right, hit Aunt Chantal's angry mug right there. See y'all again later.